I wish people who had it just didn't. I just can't imagine or fathom what it must be like to be in that position. They say just think, it could be worse. But how the fuck's that meant to make you feel better at first? I mean, for better or worse, you'll remember the hurt and everything you loved, plus a bunch of lessons you learnt. Some people say you'll just be dead in the dirt. I don't believe that, I believe that you're a present to earth. People use you and abuse you, but forever you work to provide what you can for the rest of the herd. And I don't doubt for a second if you needed to, you'd give your life. In a way I kinda wish that I could give you mine. It sounds stupid, but every friggin' night I'm sitting high in my room with no clue how to fix the mic. I just sit and hide, an undecided troubled bloke, brainstorming trying to justify a drug to smoke. Then I stop and think of what you're going through. If God exists, then why has he chosen you and not a rapist, a murderer or a social group who drink and fight then criticise the gift of life and hope to spew? I don't get it, it's making me cry. Is this a work of a God or is it Satan's design? I need to know, it drives me crazy at night. And I think maybe it might change, but it remains in the light. And when you're gone I'll see your face in the sky, smiling back at me with no more pain in your eyes. It doesn't make it better, it stays a surprise. And the day that you die, I'll be breaking inside with nothing to say, stuck in a daze I couldn't awake from, even with a punch in the face. You aren't just good, you're one of the greats, and certainly not someone you could ever fucking replace. If there's a cure, I guess that we would never know. The government's making too much money to let it go. They don't care, they just want the extra dough, so they can socialise on poker night and bet the most. I fucking hate it, they're the ones that need to die. And the funny thing is, they would plead and cry. It's not their fault, they just want an easy life. You stupid cunts, I don't know how the fuck you sleep at night. Everybody deserves a chance to live a dream, but make sure what you want is what you really need. The fun and compassion, the love and attraction, no other distractions, none of it matters, so be where you need to be. Recently I've been in a bit of a rut and think it's bad and think of you and know it isn't enough. You've got a whole list of shit that you didn't discuss and just did what you had to like a diligent mum. You keep moving, I gotta envy you. You're under this much pressure and you're friendly too. I know for a fact that it's something I could never do. Give in to all the bad thoughts and just let them through. I don't get it, there must be another hope or some kind of different test that you can undergo. It's not something I'm obsessing on or would love to know. I want an answer for the cancer and the money growth. So what's right? Who can we trust? I know for sure it's not a famous dude in the tux. What happened to the purity, the love for mankind? I won't listen to excuses, I don't understand lies. I could stand there screaming it 100 damn times and you still wouldn't listen. You're a stubborn man, why? Do some paperwork, make it work and save a person. And as soon as you do, you'll truthfully understand life. People get given a chance and they mess it up, but what's worse is the worst person they then become. They even talk about changing, but it's never done. And they can never seem to hang out with their friends enough. Getting drunk, causing trouble or starting fights. Are you stupid or useless? I just can't decide. You waste every day and someone else has half the time you have, and you still bitch and say you can't survive. I'm doing this for me, it's something that I need to say. Even though nothing ever seems to change, there's plenty of things that we really need to rearrange. And if they don't at all, I will always be the same. I don't know what you go through, no. So I thought I'd write this and try to show you folks. I wish you all the best, plus I hope you know you're an inspiration, don't lose hope.